Hey YouTube, this is React City and Marcus.
I'm Rose.
I'm Nikki.
And this is Code Geass episode 5. Last time we had Suzaku show back up to the school.
Yeah.
What do you want to happen?
Pretty much everything is probably gonna go wrong.
Yeah.
So he's probably gonna go up to Lelouch, try and act like he's friends because they're probably suspicious that Lelouch is getting his memory back. So maybe, but then Lelouch does remember. So he has to like play 4D chess.
Yeah.
Yes, he does.
And will he outsmart Suzaku? Is the question.
And how is he gonna use Rolo to do it?
How's Rolo gonna affect
And
him?
that's the test, because last time around Suzaku had the excuse of, you know what, it could be him, could not be him. Even though at the end he kind of said, I always knew it was you, I just don't believe it. So will he be able to see through Lelouch's crap this time around? But you guys can find out in the next 20 seconds. So guys, thank you guys very much for being here. If you like your time here, please remember to leave a like, subscribe for to see more. Remember to check out the social media in the description, as well as the Discord channel where we talk about this show and others, as well as the Patreon. Thank you very much. See you in discussion.
当面は必要なくなったそれより事実皇帝に
ちょっと待って私にもパイロットのことは秘密だ
決め事くらい持ちたい時もある
それはゼロとしてルルーシュとして
君との関係を多くはしていないだろう
ちょっと変な言い方やめてよゼロの正体は知っているのは組織内で私たちだけだそれより今
分かっている
Oh, it moves by itself now.
Upgrade. Oh, there's stuff. That's why they got naked.
Yeah.
I thought it was part of it.
Same. Oh. The appearance.
助けてもらったことには感謝する
But
だがお前の裏切りがなければ私は
Exactly.
捕まっていない
一言あってもいいんじゃない全てをブリトニオにぶつ込む
oh,
Play that card.
それだけだ
oh my gosh.
Yep.
他にないのとか謝罪とか
Okay.
作戦
What? That's all he needs.
ブリタニアと戦争するなんて中華連邦だって無理だ EU もシナイゼの王子の前に負け続けているらしいじゃないか俺たちは
What?
植民エリアにとっ
Is
て
that many of them?
俺たちのリーダーはゼロしかいないいつだってゼロを捕まえた
The White Death.
ありがたい席はとりあえず
Next to Lelouch, of course.
Of
She's in on it.
俺の初めての友達
First real friend.
でも戦争が僕たちを引き裂いた
They're both talking.
Both reminiscing.
平和性そして俺がブリタニアの王子だったということつまり今の俺たち
Everyone's just staring at him.
久しぶりだなスザク懐かしいよルルーシュ
スザク君久しぶり出世したよなスザク君が戻ったって
Everybody's there.
Yeah.
それぐらいごめん言えないんだゲンの君
What?
Arthur! I like how he looks like he's smiling while he's
He
biting.
brought him? He was in his bag or something?
猫が好きなんだなしていいのかなルルーシュ
Hmm.
先生俺とロロに関する全てのイレギュラー見逃してもらえますか
With
Oh.
myself and Rolo.
Rolo.
Oh!
Because they're all new, you can guess the entire school again.
Oh yeah!
分かったそうしよう殺しますかそういうことはもうやめろ
Stop doing things like that.
はい変な言葉遣いはなしにしない
Oh yeah, he's saying hi.
俺たち兄弟での独立ぐらいこの学校から
What? Starting with the school?
いや11の防衛戦とはこの程度か
What?
What?
He's a knight, we've seen him.
Really?
Yeah.
その判断はまあまあだ
What?
Is he like testing their defenses?
Why did I not notice a random blonde-haired person in the midst of all?
Yeah, I think he is testing them because he's like disqualified.
まさかこの機体は
A sword.
Megazord!
可変ナイトメアフレーム
Tristan.
Variable nightmare free.
やめろそこまでだ決着はついたこれで戦力が十分すぎるほど揃ったルルーシュ3日後の還元会で全てを明らかにしよう
Oh, they have something up their
3
sleeve.
days.
割り切るから
Oh. about that.
やっぱり兄さんロロ
What?
それじゃ危ないってほらこうやってこう持ってさこうで気をつける
He's trying to be like, don't kill.
Yeah.
Don't kill.
Look at Arthur just biting his finger.
He's just gotten used to it now.
呼びってあれ
Your face is mine. Don't touch. Kill you.
For goodness sake. She's
Oh.
here again.
詳細を教えてくれ
Pizza.
あれを回収せねば
The pizza.
どうしてあんなものにこだわるとにかくこっちへ来い
Doll?
ナイトメアで
Oh no, they're gonna swoop it up.
Oh goodness.
Don't do it.
なんだいシャーリー
Oh no. What the heck?
そっち
何か用でも
やばいチャンスのような気がしてきたあのねルル私と
What?
誰ですか失礼でしょ
なんて無様な
Undignified.
なんか言いなさいよ喋ったら私だってバレちゃうじゃないか
Run.
シャーリーその生き物は
Oh, idiot.
She's freaking out.
いや猫とトマトのセットではない
Cats and tomatoes don't go together.
What? No.
面白いな庶民の学
What is happening?
Everything bad is happening. Just like last time.
I just want to say that all of this is Cece's fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cat.
女がステージで
Pizza girl. I forgot he's a super runner. And
Even
he's-
Shirley everything.
he sucks.
それがジャンルじゃ
In heels.
Millie.
パターンルージ
System pattern rouge?
What?
システムパターンルージ
Levels? Of course.
すまない大丈夫かあいえこちらこそ洋服ありがとうどういたしました
You're welcome.
Question mark?
でもこういうモラトリアムもありかな
Filler.
よし
Like this episode.
ミレッタの大人
南さんが言ってた大木さん直属の地下協力員かも
俺に秘密を
Oh, you're
俺
hurt?
はこういうことには鈍感だなそれは
ロロが眠れた裏で黒の騎士団と通じている
そのような配信も
奥義要しいあなた
Is this like after? Is this
これシャーリーから預かってるんですいいビレッタ先生ハッピーバースデー
What?
what is happening?
What?
君に借りができたよ内向特権を使っただけだよ
What just happened?
こちらこそ早く借りを返しておきたいしねみんな楽しんでいるみたいだから
Is that Millie? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Rebels. Rebels never gets it.
なんだい僕がねナイト・オブ・ワンになる
The Knight of One.
それは帝国最高の騎士ナイト・オブ・ワンの特権に好きなエリアを一つも
What?
らえるというのがある僕は大切な友達とかけがえのない女性を失ったこれ以上誰も失わないためにも力を手に入れるだからもう日本人にゼロは必要ないんだ間接統治か保護料を目指して答え来週赴任されるエリア11の新総督だただの学生が総督とくるるぎですはい今目の前にはい
お兄様なのでしょナナリーですわかります
What? She's Viceroy?
Now she is, it looks
Oh
like.
my goodness.
Discussion.
Discussion. Stuff happened.
A lot of stuff happened.
Yeah, this was a condensed episode.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we start out, Black Knights are back, uncaptured, naked.
Yes.
And we deal immediately with the problem like, why'd you abandon us? Excuse, please?
He was like,
and he's
"No."
like, no.
So do I have explanation? Nope.
No. Yeah. How do you guys feel about his way of dealing with that question?
It was very Lelouch up until this point. Every time that I expect him to like give an explanation for something, he never does. So it makes sense. It kind of follows. This is his personality for whatever reason. I'm not like quite sure why. I know it's some sort of strategic play. Like he likes to use information as a pawn.
Yeah.
So if he ever needs to bring it out and say this is what happened somehow, I don't know. And maybe he doesn't want it getting out, like that he was at such a vulnerable state. Especially since he's putting on this image of Zero, you know.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel the same?
Probably, especially since he can't like say somebody used their Geass on me and made me forget everything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Probably thinking along the lines of, well, it's either I come up with a lie here that I'll have to maintain for the rest of my life, or I just say, listen, I'm not going to tell you why, and have them trust what I do.
Again.
And he said enough to Toto that he was like, all right.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, was this for the greater good? He's like, yeah. He's like,
I'm in.
I'm in.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously.
Yeah, and he lost some really important people that battle.
Yeah.
But
Urabe.
and Ino. Oh, Urabe was recently. I'm talking about like back at Tokyo.
Back to the yeah.
Speaking of secrets, Cece immediately, like when she, what was the question? Callan was asking him something. What was it that he said that no, I'll keep that secret.
Rolo's about Rolo. He didn't want to talk about his name or why he's a part of them.
Yeah, and then Cece she didn't even question it. She just, and Callan, she's not used to that. She wants, if I'm in your inner circle, wouldn't I know all this stuff?
Yeah.
No.
He's just like, no.
And Cece's like, you and I are the only ones who knows that he's Zero. Is that not enough for you? And Callan's like, no, I want all of the secrets.
Probably cause issues in the future, but
yeah, of course. Callan was nodding along with Toto and Ogi. I think as soon as Ogi went up there, she's like, okay, Ogi's in, I'm in, kind of thing. So,
and Ogi is definitely on Zero's side now. He's like, well, he was definitely on his side before, several times.
Yeah.
Until he wasn't. Yeah. So Ogi is still our wild card here.
Yeah, it's because he has a sixth sense.
Yeah.
And he just knows something's not quite right with Zero. But I think that Lelouch has less ties now to kind of less ulterior motives to be against the Black Knights. But now that we've seen at the end of this episode another variable is being introduced, this is going to be interesting because I don't know that he can. None of these was what caused him to lose the battle in the first place. What is going to is he going to be able to turn a blind eye to her being there and maybe even being put in danger?
Yeah. And also, so the whole Ogi thing, Zero has never really had a reason to not trust Ogi, but now that Ogi seemingly has lost all reasons to distrust Zero and he's all in, he's lost everything else. Now there's a reason for Zero to distrust Ogi.
Ogi, yeah. I don't know what's gonna fix it, like, because I don't see Lelouch just coming out and coming in the clear with Ogi, like trying to like hash it out, say, okay, tell me what happened. I don't see that happening. I see him trying to use the information just like he used it on Villette. Yeah. He's gonna use it to manipulate, I think.
Yeah, because you'd think that the guy who was seemingly in a relationship with this Villette, he'd talk to him about, like, what was that about? No. I'll figure out why you were with that person. I'll figure out the context. I don't need you to inform me of anything.
Right.
This is how he is.
Yeah. And then, of course, Suzaku comes and they arrange for him to sit right next to Lelouch and to try to pick up on any cues. Lelouch was able to hold himself together. Yeah.
So basically, with that whole thing when he was like, since I was never a prince, he's like trying to put together what part he's supposed to play at the moment, and it's just supposed to be a friend who he had when he was at this school. Since he was never a prince, he never
knew him as a child.
Knew him as a kid. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because memories have been modified.
And then we see Suzaku came with Gino and some other chick.
Gino.
It was Gino.
Who was Gino?
Oh, the blonde. The blonde is Gino. Yeah.
Gino.
And the pink-haired one that is not amused by anything except she is.
Gino's Pizza.
It makes so much sense now. Right. So he comes with them and he's like, okay, this is enough firepower, and we have 3 days until our plan is enacted.
The welcome party
For
the welcome
Zero.
party for Zero. So either the welcome party was this thing, this event,
Yeah.
or it's when Nunnally shows up. Because they know that the real Zero, he knows it's supposed to be Lelouch, puts Nunnally as very important. So he sees Zero as doing something, and then he wants to just catch Lelouch in the act, I think.
Probably when Nunnally comes back.
Yeah. He's probably expecting him to be so desperate to get Nunnally back that he's just going to act immediately. But I think Lelouch is going to 5-head.
Yes. You mean 5D?
No, 5-head.
5-head? I don't know that one.
It's an emote.
Okay. Well, I was going to say, it's going to be, I think he's going to learn his lesson a little bit, in that he's going to have to play a game in order to keep Nunnally safe and to keep his whatever to go on. This whole thing of bringing Nunnally in as new viceroy is definitely a play, and they're not like having her be a real viceroy to actually do real things. So I wonder if Lelouch would do another thing where it'd be like Yuffie, where he was like gonna give in. It's like, okay, fine, and then chaos ensues, kind of thing.
Trouble in Paradise. Speaking of which, this is going to throw a whole new angle into this, because before, Lelouch was doing his best to keep Nunnally isolated and away from the chaos. She really didn't have much agency, because the only thing she cared about was her brother.
Yeah.
So it was really easy to keep her separated from everything else, because that's what she didn't mind. But now that she's seemingly going into this position of power, she surely has her own ideas on what she wants to do. So even if he does get her, would she want to stay? You know?
I wonder what lie they sold her about where he's been, and if I'm pretty sure they've implanted some sort of memories in her to maybe placate her.
Perhaps.
Maybe.
Also in the middle there, in before the chaos ensued at that pizza party, Rollo and Lelouch are cutting potatoes, peeling taters,
and he's like, maybe
he's
I should
about
just
to.
kill him.
I was like, no, it's not like that, Rollo. You hold it like
Hold
this.
it like this.
And then he's like, brother, I want to tell you my secret.
Yeah.
But does he? Is he really telling a secret, or is he really telling a secret?
I think he's really telling a secret.
Me too.
It would be amazing if we've been like underestimating him and he like
Rollo?
sees a weakness, so he
Yes,
can see if
sees
he try to use it.
Yes. Like he's pretending to be all
Brother.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we also saw when Lelouch was talking on the phone, when he was walking by the wall, the marks, they stopped.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But she was moved. Remember?
Yeah.
That's probably why.
Although she would walk all the way back just to do that if she was still Geass.
You think so?
Yeah, totally.
There's actually something about that I've been waiting to tell you, but I'm not sure. I mean, I'm fairly certain I can tell you at this point. So she does want to mark the wall because Geass says don't run out. But they moved her across the sea, and because of that, she goes nuts.
No.
Yeah, so she's in an insane asylum for the rest of her life.
Oh no.
He did that. He did that.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Wow.
Although technically somebody else did that.
Yeah, but they didn't know what they were doing, so it's he who did that.
Technically it wasn't.
But good to know. Geass doesn't run out, but
bad to know you go crazy if you
can't do your task.
Your task. Quickly, imposters, do your task.
Yeah, the reason I'm saying it now is because sometimes people see that and they think, wait, is it supposed to imply that Geass can run out and maybe there's like a chain effect that's going to happen? But given that it also just said everybody moved, it's supposed to be the solution.
That's what I jumped to. The conclusion was that no, she got moved.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was over across the sea. If I knew it was across the sea, I was like, yeah, definitely can't walk back here.
Britannia, they went back home.
Yeah. I was wondering which one it was when I heard that, because I was like, okay, either they moved her away and she can't get to it, or the Geass ran out.
Yeah.
So I had both in my head. It just didn't. I had no way to confirm which one is which.
I saw the crosses on the wall, but it did not trigger anything in my mind. I was like, oh yeah, sure, stuff.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't remember anything about it. Oh, we did also see this random box that says "Don't touch or I'll kill you."
Beard
Man.
Beard
Who's
Man.
Beard Man?
That was a dinosaur costume.
Oh.
No, it wasn't. Never mind. I don't know why I said that.
Okay.
Okay, and why did rivals see it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it important that rivals side? I'm trying to think of who has a beard.
Beard man.
Or was it
Darlton?
was it a beard man costume?
I mean,
Well, it said don't touch beard man.
No. Or it was telling beard man don't touch.
Yeah.
Mm.
Who has the least respect for people of authority that they would call somebody of authority that they don't get along with beard man?
I don't think that's it.
I feel like that's exactly it.
Oh, but also, so this Mordred girl, do you guys have any reason or theories as to what she's doing when she says recorded?
Oh,
she likes diary entries.
She was trying to make diary entries, and then she was waiting to see the fight so she could record something in her diary.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, boring. No, the fight's over. She missed it. So she's recording, the things, the popping up in the oil, and she's recording the chaos of the pizza. So she's like, oh, yes, this is life.
Yes.
The reason for my life is recording things.
Anything?
You can.
Right, when they were at the school festival, Millie was talking to Suzaku.
Yes.
So Millie knows because she was asking how Nina was, which means she remembers Nina. She was saying she had to repeat another year, so she remembers that. And she was saying something else. I don't remember what it was.
It was Nina, Lloyd, and she wasn't talking about anything like deep.
She was though, not deep, but she was saying something that was definitely like, oh, you shouldn't know that. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was about Callan.
She said they call themselves resistance fighters, and they confirmed a Gurren.
Her Gurren, yeah,
is here.
And so she's in the consulate. Isn't that the Chinese consulate?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's over there.
So Millie is on the internet on some of this.
Some of it, yeah. I don't think she's in it.
I don't think she's been Geassed.
No, she was never gassed.
No, I mean memory changed like everyone else.
Everyone
I
else?
don't think everyone else either.
Really? You think everyone's in on?
Because everyone, I don't think they're in, I think they know everything that has happened. Just remember they sat down and had the talk. Like we were the only ones allowed to stay. Remember? So they were a part of the Emperor's plan to kind of create a familiar surrounding for Lelouch while his memories were. But I don't know that they were Geassed to like forget anything that happened.
Oh, because they did get Geass to remember Rollo instead of Noli.
Yeah. That's
Oh, okay. Rollo is important. You're right.
Yeah, but everything else might have stayed.
That's odd that he would have let that happen.
Interesting.
I guess it wasn't important that they knew anything. Like they can't do anything with the information.
Speaking of which, by the way, so they funneled everybody out of not everybody out of the council. They have a secret route out, which is what the blue guy has been using.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going back to like the beginning when Lelouch was talking to Callan and Cece.
Yeah, I was just making a quick mention of that because you said she was still in the consulate, but we know she isn't because we see her in the car later on.
Right.
And in the very beginning of the episode, Lelouch is like, "Oh, where's Blue Guy? Oh, he left." And I said, "Okay, then we'll make use of that route too. Like it's a secret route out."
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, he's seeing himself as owing Lelouch favors. I guess it's because of the kill. He was able to kill the unit guy.
Yeah.
That's it. He's like, oh yeah, I got to kill him. I will do anything you want. Well, not really. Just
I think he was just like saying that like offhanded. Oh, I guess I owe you a favor now. I don't think he actually meant it.
What? Wait, who said who was owing a favor?
Blue guy
said he owed a favor.
Yeah, I'm saying I don't think he actually meant it when he said he owes.
I think he did because he was like, I don't like to, like he was as Lelouch was asking, can you do something else for me? And I was like, I don't like to do blah 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 I don't want to be like involved with the Black Knights or something like that. So he owes him a debt, but he's not exactly excited to work with them, kind of thing.
I think that goes to show that he didn't mean it.
But it could also mean that he was being like reluctant to. Yeah, so it's like a never-ending cycle.
Yeah, it's like I owe you. So
yeah, it's supposed to be even after.
Yeah, it's not evening out for some reason. I guess because Lelouch was like, I owe you another debt.
Another one.
And then he's like, well, I just did this thing. It's easy. I still owe you. And then he's like, well, can I ask you for another favor? So technically, Lelouch is like owing him more.
Yeah.
But he doesn't feel like he's paid his debt yet. So it's like,
Getting interest on his favors. That's genius.
Exactly. And before we move on from here, he's asking for permission to see the High Eunuchs.
Yeah.
What's that about?
Trying to make connections.
Likely.
Although the Chinese the Chinese Federation doesn't seem to, they will back out as soon as anything looks like it's gonna dirty their hands. Like they don't want to get into a war with Britannia at all. So I don't know. Because he doesn't even want to collude with Zero. So I don't know. Maybe the eunuchs would be more like easy to grease their hands, grease their palms.
Well, we know he was eager to get rid of that one eunuch, or at least was happy when he did it. So it just stands to reason they have a substantial amount of power. He, for all we know, could be a cog in a machine, as important to cog, but still just a cog compared to the eunuchs.
Yeah, good point. Well, I mean, he had a high enough standing that if the eunuch went out of line, he could just kill him. And he just had to have witnesses.
Yeah. Also, that jump from we're just having nonsense fun to all right, Miss Villette, your hands up. Like that jump cut was so abrupt. Yeah.
I was so confused.
What is happening?
I legitimately was like, oh, is this a flashback? Oh no, this is happening now?
Right now.
Right now? Is this a future? Are you planning this? No, it's happening. Are you sure it's happening now?
Yeah, you know what it feels like? It's like they made the episode and it's like, make the rest of the episode like 15 minutes and just leave room for a fan service and we'll stick it in wherever you feel like. That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, here's perfect. Bam!
Right there. So did they capture Villette? Or did they get her?
Good
I don't
question.
think they got her. They didn't. They would have made a bigger deal out of that.
I mean,
erase her memories again. Make her Oogie's wife.
The thing is, Lelouch thinks he can't use his Geass on her. He said it. It's like there's the woman Villette who I can't use my Geass on. Why does he think that? Because he doesn't even remember her. So why
she was the second person, 15th person who for her to
I forgot
use it on.
he did Geass her. That's right. I forgot. Like
after the other 14 killed themselves.
Right. I forgot about that. Okay. That totally slipped my mind. Okay, so he can Geass her. So Rollo is like following Butter.
Yeah.
Serious.
He's all in.
He's all in. Like Rollo is dangerous too. and Lelouch is like pretending to try to teach him not to kill.
Yeah.
It's like, put it
Like,
down.
don't kill friend. We're not going to do that anymore. By the way, this Villette lady.
Just hold a gun at her, okay?
Stick her.
Don't kill her. I'll do it.
Yeah. And then we come back around to the last thing that happened. Nunnally.
And she remembers Lelouch.
Yes. Suzaku pulled out his trump card. Let me just call this viceroy, for no reason.
Yeah.
Here, talk to this viceroy. For no reason.
Yeah. And Lelouch was smart. He turned his back. Like, he knew something was up.
Important.
Yeah. He's like, let me not show my face. And it was a good call, because his face.
So how is Lelouch going to play this off now? He has to basically, because she sounds like she's desperate to talk to him.
Yeah.
So he's just going to have to be like, who are you? Who are you talking about?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. I'm Lelouch. You're the viceroy.
Yeah.
And she's going to be like, but brother, come get me. He's like, I'm sorry, I'm not your brother. Heartbreaks.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know, because that's gonna be so bad for poor Nunnally, and she's the one he does not want to hurt. This was supposed to be all for her.
Oh, she can heal.
The thing is,
apparently not.
the thing is, if he thinks this through, and if he just plays along, Nunnally is the one he's doing this for.
Yeah.
If she becomes viceroy of this area, which is supposed to be Japan's people, isn't this good? She's in a good place to be safe. It's a good thing, in a way. Like, he probably realizes Emperor is using her and she's maybe not safe, and they probably try to kill her off at some point, or try to trigger Lelouch because they want to use Lelouch to get Cece. So I mean, he's probably seeing there's other things, and it's probably not a good idea, but still, it might be.
You just listed off every con. Pro, it might still be a good idea. Like how I could hear you thinking as you were talking. Like, wait, this might not work out.
Yeah, but we just went through a whole lot of setup in this episode, which was very strange. But at the same time, there's only one way to know what happens next. You know how? We see the next episode, which we can't. But you can. If you guys check out Patreon in the description, you can see the next episode a full week early if you want. And as well, you can see the uncut version of this show, anything else that we do. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to leave a like if you liked it. And we'll see you guys in the city. Goodbye.
Bye. Oh, bye.
And thanks to our patrons, Andrew Gorman, Alex Haima, Jesse Gallimore, Ron Travis Martin, and Washington Manobata.